The party discovered that something was wrong with one of their compatriots, Octavia Grand. In an effort to heal her, they have begun to move at a breakneck pace towards Promundus, and have met some interesting people along the way. However, the group is now in danger, as they have just been ambushed. I am the Ethernaut, and welcome to the Etherlog, the key to Vidra.
Welcome back to the Etherlog. It's your boy, the Ethernaut, Sam. I'm not even gonna mess around. Roll for initiative, folks.
Holy bejeez.
I got a 23.
15.
That is a 16 for Draggy Drag.
So with those initiatives, we're getting right into combat. Gale, you are up. Allow me to set the scene for you a little bit here. So you are in what is basically a clearing. You are sandwiched between a half-orc with these two very large shurikens and a kobold with a launcher of some sort. And on your cart, with their robotic arm now pointed directly at Octavia, is this half-elf woman that you rescued.
So she seems intent on, she's paying attention to Octavia specifically?
She is threatening to essentially off your injured party member, which is low, a very low blow, but these people do not seem above it.
Let me see here. So in that case, I'm going to use my superiority die for a goading attack to make sure that if she goes to strike, she has disadvantage on anyone but me.
Okay. Very cool. Very nice.
And that's a wisdom of 14 for that. So yeah, I'm just going to wheel around with this spear.
Okay.
Before she even finishes talking. Like you're all getting oh.
Yeah. Roll them bones.
Oh, 15 plus 6, 21.
Oh, yeah.
Just one-handed with the spear. I'm just like coming right. I'm spinning in the seat, and as I'm doing it, like my legs are getting under me, and I end up standing on one foot.
Ooh, that's fucking slick. From seated to like looking backwards on an elevated position. That's crazy.
If there's anything my snake man can do, it's coil.
Truly. My man's joints are probably the envy of every nursing home. I'm
actually thinking that like his limbs, since he's part snake, are almost like a dog's, where his shoulders aren't connected to like clavicles, so it gives him like that springy bounce that dogs have.
Very
like
nice. Do you yeah, so 21 will hit. Yeah, go ahead, and she failed her wisdom save for goading attack.
Nice.
So
yeah, she's disadvantaged to everyone but me. And now that I have a level in fighter, I have dueling, so it's an additional 2 damage. So nice. A d6.
Whoa.
Roll to 6. Plus 6.
Shit.
So that is a total of 12.
Mark, can we get the max?
Max damage.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for reminding him. Because I would have forgotten.
Max.
Okay, yeah, she is goaded. You hit her with the spear. Unfortunately, it's not with the tip. She managed to kind of duck out of the way, and you hit her like it's not robotic, but you hit her arcane prosthetic. And she says, this was recently buffed? if you scratch it, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're getting robbed.
I'm gonna follow up with an elbow as I step into like Octavia's space.
Yeah.
And like if I can, I'll see if I can, I don't know, push her on backwards out of the cart.
Sure.
Maybe just for effect. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh no, not one.
You try to throw an elbow and she catches it with the robotic arm, which is much stronger than you thought it would be. And she says, "Oops." Now it is Astrid, who draws her two crystals. Her crystal.
Crystal
Pistols. They are crystals. She draws her two crystals very fast and aims them at this half-orc, which she takes a couple attacks at. First one is a hit. Second one is not. She deals max damage to this half-orc, who takes it on the shoulder. Kind of says, "Ooh, that wasn't very nice, but I think it's time for a little bit of retaliation." And it's now his turn, and he throws both shurikens, and you notice that they seem to be attached to him via these glowing blue chains as they kind of just embed themselves in the cart, and he yanks, and the cart rolls towards him. Like he pulls the entire cart towards him with just his brute strength. And the cart is now... He is now basically right on top of you guys as he retracts these shurikens back to him. As he has yanked your cart right up to him. However, Drake is now up. Sitting right next to you is this half-elf woman, and right in front of you is this half-orc.
Bonus action, rage.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it. And as I draw my weapons, I eye the half-orc and say, "Wait your turn," and take a swing at the half-elf with my long sword. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Fantastic. And it's going to be...
Oh, would she be flanked?
Yeah.
Oh, then let's
Are we
see.
doing flanking rules?
Yeah, we're doing flanking.
Just need an advantage.
Just in case. Then it is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it as well.
All right. And it's going to be 13 points of damage on account of the rage.
This person not doing so hot. It is now Dashi's turn. Dashi, you have a now very injured looking half-elf woman in your cart, and then two not at all injured attackers on either side of your cart, or front and back.
Drake issued a very intimidating threat to the half-orc, right? So really the kobold has gone unaddressed. Is that correct?
Unaddressed, yes.
And they're holding some sort of cannon.
They are holding what looks to be a shoulder-mounted rocket-propelled grenade, as it were.
Yeah, I'm going to run over to the back of the cart, look out at the kobold, and I'm going to cast command. And the command I issue is drop. I want it to drop the weapon.
Very interesting.
It has to make a wisdom saving throw DC 14.
That sucks. It just rolled 14.
Then I'm going to get in close and just stay within 5 feet of it because ranged attacks and such.
Of the kobold?
Yeah, am I close enough?
You'd have to get out of the cart and you're going to take an opportunity attack.
From
the half-elf woman. At disadvantage because of goading attack.
Sure, yeah, I'm fine with that.
And then you have,
Go for
is it 30 feet of movement, right?
Yes, I have 30 feet.
Then you are not quite there because your cart was pulled towards this half orc.
Gotcha. Then
so
I'll make a very. I'm just gonna run at the thing.
you're just
still.
gonna be
So
a target essentially.
I'm gonna take care of this issue. This kobold will not be an issue for my friends.
Good. All right. So yeah, she is going to try to lash out at you. Okay. Holy shit. That's a 21 to hit at disadvantage.
That'll hit.
God damn. All right, and you take 11 points of piercing damage
Jesus.
as her hand kind of opens up in the center and she shoots a projectile right into your shoulder.
In that case, I'm gonna use. So grief clerics can actually cast guidance as a bonus action.
Whoa.
And I'm gonna cast it on myself for next turn.
Very nice. That's a fucking cool feature.
Yup.
All right. Now it's the bad guy's turn. This woman swivels to you, Gale, and puts her hand basically right at your chest, and is going to try to fire one of these projectiles at you.
Let's do it.
This is not a disadvantage, correct? Because it's a goading attack.
Right. It's normal for me.
Okay. Then that is a 16 to hit.
That will miss.
You don't have deflect missiles yet, do you?
No, that's level 3.
Okay.
Level 3 monk.
Then basically you knock her hand out of the way at the last second before she just kind of skewers your heart, and she kind of like huffs and jumps out of the cart and is just trying to make a break for it.
They can attack.
Yeah.
I
Drake.
think we all do.
Yeah, Drake and Gale get attacks of opportunity.
All right. Spear's coming in. Oh, that's a 22.
Yeah.
Total of 9.
And it's going to be a 16 to hit from Drake
That'll also do it.
for 10 points of damage.
She looks real bad as she just kind of takes the hit and just starts running towards the woods. Like, come on, honey, let's go. These guys fucking suck. And the half orc says, come on, let me show him a piece of my mind. And you hear the kobold say,
We haven't even gotten started yet. Drems wants to kill someone.
and you hear the orc respond to Dremsh, who is clearly speaking in third person, say, listen, come on, the Duchess says we only need a certain quota of stealings and what have you, so if these folks just hand over what we gotta do, there doesn't need to be violence anymore. Isn't that right, folks? And with that, it's Dremsh's turn. Dremsh is now aiming directly at Dashi. Dashi, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, this will be good. My -1 to Dex.
Oh, nice.
I have -1 to Dex and Intelligence.
That's-
My other scores are very good. That's a 6.
That is a fail. So you're taking all of this. You take, I can math, 12 points
Jesus.
of fire damage as like this incendiary shot comes out and this like mini fireball erupts around you.
I'm down.
Uh-oh.
Oof. Yikers. James says,
Yeah, that's right. Fuck around with Dremsh and find out, folks. I'll cook you alive.
and we now move back to Gale. Gale, you see Dashi fucking tank a hit of a small fireball and just lie on the ground.
Oh no. All right. This woman, she's on the run.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get on this orc then. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump up and then guessing that he has these chains would be much difficult to disarm him. So yeah, so I'm just gonna jump off the cart and do like a 360 and come down with a spear.
Yeah.
Oh, 19. Total of 25.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. Spear, one-handed. That's 1, total of 7. And then once I land, I'm just going to shoot my foot straight up into his face. Oh, crit. Yeah. It's an unarmed hit, but I'll take it. That's a 3 plus 4. So 7. How do we do crits here?
Crits, I mean, it's just a typical double damage dice.
All right, so 6 plus 4, 10.
10?
Yep.
All right.
And let's see. Can I flurry of blows here? Do I have that at level 1?
I think you get key at level 2.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
True that.
This guy's not looking super hot, though. I will say, Dashi, I'm going to go back to this because I forgot to mention it a little while ago. One of the homebrew mechanics in this game is the consequence mechanic, where if you take a large amount of damage, you can choose to have that damage in exchange for an adequate consequence. So it's up to you.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. So would this still down you or no?
So I was at. So how much damage? I took 12.
12
from.
be half to 6.
I would still be up. I think I would have 2 hit points left.
Okay. All right. Fire. You are now on fire.
Sure.
You are now on fire. Yeah, that is the consequence. You're now on fire, and your flesh is being, I'm not gonna say irreversibly burned, but it's not pretty. Yeah, because having 12 points of damage is not that big. But like, say later in the game, you get hit by 70 points of damage, then you start losing limbs. But yeah, you are now you have caught on fire.
Quick question before I commit to this course of action.
Yes.
Does fire burning damage happen at the start of my next turn?
It will happen at the end. Just so this consequence makes any realm of sense.
Cool. Then we'll continue with this. So I have 2 hit points.
Cool. Then we're moving down to Astrid, who, seeing her new snake-like friend attack this guy, is also just going to unload a couple more shots into him. Ooh. Yes. No. This guy is taking some hits. He is looking real bad. And he says, honey, I think you were right. We're kind of fucked. And you see Astrid reaches into her bag of holding and withdraws the sniper rifle that Octavia had gotten and says, listen up. You make another fucking move and I will remove your head from your shoulders. It is his turn, so I'm going to roll a poop your pants check, which is a wisdom saving throw in this case. Oh, yeah, he pooped his pants. He drops his shuriken and says, all right, come on. I don't even know what that thing is. Let's take it easy here. Come on. Let's not get too feisty here. And he forfeits his turn and kind of like puts his hands behind his head.
I love this Patrick Warburton half orc.
Yeah.
I was going for Bruce Campbell, which I mean it's
Oh,
very
that's good
simple.
too.
Yeah.
I love a good Bruce Campbell. Which I don't have, but
Chins could kill.
If chins could kill, my lord, that man has a chin. As does this half orc. This half orc has a chin to end all chins. Drake, you are up.
I'm going to like flavor-wise, kind of thunk my axe into the side of the cart and throw a javelin at the retreating half-elf, because nobody plays upon my tender mercies like that and gets away with it.
Okay.
That is going to be a, 21 to hit.
Tell me, Drake, is this meant to be lethal?
You know what? I'm going to say that it is not my outright intent to kill this half-elf. However, if she dies, she dies.
I was waiting for it. You actually flip the javelin around so that the blunt side goes out, and it conks her on the head, and she just collapses onto the ground.
And then I look at the kobold and just throw another one.
Okay.
Nobody sets my tiny traveling companion on fire. Gets away with it. And I'm doing this recklessly. What is that? Wait, does reckless attack work for...
That's melee, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
melee only, fine. I'm still doing it recklessly, but flavor.
Flavor
reckless.
Yeah, you're throwing it between your legs, granny style.
That's right.
Son,
Yeah,
you know?
behind the back. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Christ.
And one mixtape.
Yes, that'll hit.
And one. Yeah, behind the back, no look, javelin throw. For 8 points of damage.
Man, Drake is a menace with these fucking javelins. Absolute menace.
Traveling javelin.
It impales this kobold in his like foot. Like you like kind of anchor him. You anchor them to the ground, and they say,
Ow! Fuck! This sucks!
Yes. The
I wanna
agony
go
of
home.
defeat. Or the agony of defoot, excuse me.
Did you just make a fucking pun? Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
Yeah. And there's plenty more where that
You guys-
came from, my scaly little friend.
You guys suck. You guys suck big time. I fucking hate you guys.
Yeah. You're the king of Suck Mountain.
What the fuck? Nobody calls Drebs King of Suck Mountain.
Tashi, it's now your turn. You are actively on fire.
I'm actively on fire. I assume I can take an action to put myself out.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that first before anything else
You
happens.
stop, drop, and roll.
Put out the fire.
Yeah.
I'm then going to healing word myself, and just sort of under my breath say to myself like, we have more work to do, and I'll heal myself for 7 points. So that's a nice little heal.
Yeah.
And then so that's action, bonus action, and then I'm gonna take my movement and get. Can I get in melee range with Dremsh?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that now.
You are right up in this guy's face. He is anchored to the ground. What you notice is when you heal yourself, it feels like not your skin getting back together like it usually does. It's you've scarred in some places. Like under your gauntlets especially is burnt now because they're giant fucking metal gauntlets and you are on fire.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Yeah, you've got a bit of a mark from this battle, but you are now right in front of Dremsh, who is
Yeah, I'm gonna say I can't wait to assassinate the King of Suck Mountain.
Oh, give me intimidation.
It's a 7.
7. Well, that's a natural 1.
Hey!
Dremsh kind of looks at you and blanches as much as a kobold can, I suppose, and kind of like moves back a little bit and says,
Come on, you're not serious, right?
It's your time.
Oh no! Oh God! This is just a job, okay? It's not meant to be anything.
I think there's like a sort of like a menacing glow from behind Dashi's mask, and they're just gonna say, "Every good thing must come to an end, and every bad thing too." And I raise my gauntlet and wait for my next turn.
Oh God! As there's this like super badass moment, we like pan out and we see that they're both like 3 feet tall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're small. Like we're having a very intense conversation.
A rabbit runs by and
eye.
it looks like a Clydesdale compared to
just 2 tiny ravens standing off. Gale,
All right.
you have a
So I'm standing still before this orc.
who has surrendered. Yes, ostensibly.
I feel like I should knock him out at least, or no. I mean, okay. So I'll hold a turn then and just keep him prisoner. I take his chains. I don't know. Is this stuff just?
The chains are spectral, so they're kind. He's like
Oh.
almost attuned to these shurikens.
Mm.
And you notice if looking at them, these have blue crystal, meaning that they use natural magic. So this guy clearly is actually. Give me a. Fuck. What would that be?
History.
It could be history. Wow, we're doing a lot of fucking history checks this session.
19.
19. You heard the name the Duchess mentioned. Sorry. Scratch that. That's not what they said. You heard the name the Baroness mentioned. And the Baroness, as you know, or have at least heard in passing, is somebody who is this kind of big crime lord on Dacian. So these guys are probably just highwaymen who send part of their profit back to this person. And you that's what you know.
Wyvern scribes. Should I mean, like, I'm trying to think of if I should take prisoners. It's like, why let this guy live? It's like, if he's just gonna do it again, what's the point?
Sure. He looks nervous, but you're momentarily distracted. As when Astrid opened that bag of holding, you heard a voice call out to you. A voice that is one you recognize from a few nights ago when the town was raided. It's the interface. And it says to you, "We need to talk. Find me tonight." Before the bag is shut and you can no longer hear it.
Gale, did you have sex with that computer?
we definitely had some mental relations.
Did you guys cyber?
That is
Nut.
All right. So is that my turn?
It can be. You're holding an action.
Now I'm gonna hit this guy. Screw it.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna go for a kill and just try to execute with the spear.
Yeah.
Put him in a body bag.
Right? Just sweep the leg. A 14. If he's already surrendered, is that
You get advantage.
I'll take it. Oh, cracked. Try it again. 17.
Yeah.
All right, that'll do it. So 5, total of 11.
How do you execute this surrendering person?
Oh, this spear goes straight through the heart. I'm just gonna wheel it back 360.
Oh yeah, you
straight forward.
You Archangel Michael this guy and just spear downwards. And Astrid, you clock her, like her eyes just widen. And she says, Gale? He was unarmed.
He's a bandit. If we let him go, he would do worse to people who can't defend themselves. We're not carrying him back to Permundus.
I suppose, but God, that's one killer instinct you have on you.
Well, when you're a wyvern scribe, sometimes we have to do these. You protect people from bad things.
Right. Yeah. She's clearly kind of put off by this a little bit.
It's fine. I just whip the blood off the spear.
Oh, that's fucking metal. Oh my gosh. Astrid then takes the sniper rifle and kind of aims it at Dremsch and says, "Listen up. Well, actually, I can't promise that if you surrender, you'll live, as that was just proven to be false." And Dremsch says, "Oh my, did you fucking kill Garrus?" I didn't. It's complicated. Listen, fuck off. No, if you're gonna kill me anyways. No, this is, fuck that noise. It's just like,
Spoken just like the king of Suck Mountain.
oh, really? And he's cut off as an anti-tank round just dematerializes him right in front of you, Dashi.
No.
And Drake having a memory, having a, what do you call that? A Mandela effect memory to when when they were sent by the Duchess, he says, looks like the Duchess really duked the bed when she sent them after us.
It's the Baroness. I fucked up. It's supposed to be the Baroness.
That's why it's a Mandela effect.
It is a Mandela effect. I Mandela affected myself.
The Berenstain
thought
Baroness?
they said-
The Baroness. Well, maybe that's this is lore. This is lore. The Baroness and the Duchess are two different crime lords who are confused for each other constantly because they have very similar names and they hate it. They hate it. No, but
They both have really hot topic-y looks too.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Well, shit. It would be Garrus's turn if he didn't have a spear-shaped hole in his heart. Drake, you are now up. We're out of initiative, actually, so never mind. All of your enemies are either dead or there is one unconscious person.
I'll cast Spare the Dying on the unconscious person.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pry her arm off.
Yeah, it's like almost magnetic, kind of. You didn't really investigate her wound, but you know that if you probably checked, there's probably stuff built into her bones that like it just can attach whenever she wants it to, so she can pull this fucking gimmick on people.
Yeah, and I say, Gale, look, I disarmed her.
God.
and I like shake the arm a little bit. And I'm like, get it? Disarmed?
Oh my god.
Well, if anyone needs a hand.
Oh no.
Okay, this belongs. This is like her body part, and I know that they did bad stuff to us, but we already killed 2 people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dashi, you
Listen,
know
I don't
I'm
know.
a fully supportive of bodily autonomy, but not when you have bodily automatons like this one.
I can forgive the pun just because I almost died. So I guess there's I don't know. There's a lot. It's complicated. Sounds like.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
gonna go check on the other people.
Yeah.
just to make sure that like they're okay or not dead. Make sure that if they're dead, they're dead. And there's nothing I can do about it.
And then I just clap with the robot arm and my other hand.
You have this.
I'm gonna check on. I'll check on Octavia, and when I do, I'll just like clap, drag on the shoulder. My brother in arms.
Oh, fuck off.
Boo.
You both take 1d6 psychic damage. Fuck you.
Boo.
Actually, you could both take 1d4. These are some pretty spicy puns. For Drake, it makes sense considering he is a poet.
Warrior poet.
This does feel very in character for him. Yeah, you check on these other people. Garrus, who is purportedly this half-orc with these
Clean
two
kill.
shurikens, is basically executed. And obviously your kobold is not around
Vaporized.
anymore.
A mist.
Dremsh is gone. But this woman, who you didn't really catch her name, is unconscious. She is catching some Z's as a welt is kind of on the back of her head. And she is now missing her cybernetic arm.
Can I search the orc just in case there's anything going on there?
Yeah. Obviously, you find the pair of shurikens, which are not like small. These things are almost like just 4 blades attached to like a handle. These things are very big.
Cool.
So I mean, they might fetch a good price if you can't use them. You know.
Yeah.
Additionally, he has a really shoddy set of armor, and I mean that's not even something you would concern yourself with, anyways. And additionally, he has 20 bite. No, he has 20 brights on him.
Oh.
As well as 10 dims.
This is reminding me of like there's a Digimon that has like 2 shurikens for hands that it'll like shoot out. Shurimon, I guess is what it's called. I just looked it up.
Drake.
Actually, their feet and hands are shurikens that launch out on a chain like this.
That was
Dre.
not my inspiration, but that's pretty funny.
Drake walks over to Gale and he asks if he can hold one of the shurikens. And
No, I'll hand you both.
and then he with 2 hands kind of pushes one out towards the fallen orc and he says, "Shuriken."
No, he doesn't.
No, okay.
Do we have Hadokens in this universe? Quarter circle forward with punch.
Yeah, that's Hadouken is a very specific technique studied by Wyvern scribes. No, it's not.
Damn, Gale can do the Hadoken at level 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're a Sun Monk, you can. Sun Soul Monk. No.
No, looking at the shuriken and the cybernetic arm and that rocket-propelled grenade launcher, he says, these things could probably either be useful to us or fetch a good price when we get to where we're going. Speaking of which, if these, he looks around, subpar bandits are known highway people, perhaps there is a reward for their vanquishing or capture. So maybe we take this one that's still breathing, and the shuriken and RPG will probably serve as proof of death that we took out the other ones. Maybe there's a reward.
Honestly, it probably wouldn't be in the next town, but Promundus, we can definitely check the registry. Yeah. For sure.
Excellent.
Guarantee you they're wanted in Dyson if they're a part of the Baroness's whole deal, but yeah.
Right. They did say the Baroness. Who is she?
Yeah. Who is she?
Yeah.
I can explain it. Oh well, if
Sure.
if-
Well, go ahead, Gale. Yeah.
yeah, Gale's gonna lean over, putting his spear horizontal across the bench. The Baroness is an up-and-coming crime lord on Dyson. Rigged games, gambling, highway robbery of sorts. I wonder if we need to keep looking out for more of them. However, there must be a bounty. So, high or not, we'll find out.
Well, a good hand is hard to find. He throws the arm into the back of the cart.
Is he always like this?
Not always. Just sometimes.
Astrid kind of rolls her eyes at you. And Gale, she's kind of giving you the cold shoulder. Like she is
It's okay, I equally am.
yeah, she's a little put off by you.
I'm disappointed in her softness.
Her softness. Yeah.
Damn.
Like, how are you going to survive as part of the collective if you're letting your enemies live to damage more people, harm others?
Oh yeah. I mean, that is the way to take the philosophy. And as there is a lot less chat on the ride closer, that night you guys get to town, or at least a town. It's a little tiny town called Grunberg. It's just a spot on the map. It's nothing, but it's a place to restock. And also, I mean, if you want actual beds, as opposed to sleeping
That would be great.
on a bench for like 5 nights in a row. But yeah, you get into this tiny little town. There's like a little kind of inn, tavern, combo. It's even smaller than the town you were previously at, which is really saying something, considering that Tolstead is a tiny little town. This place is basically a hamlet. It's nothing. But it's got a general store and an inn. So, I mean, what more can you ask for?
As we're pulling into town, I ask Astrid, do you know the story of the Quickvulp and the Scorpion.
I'm not sure that I'm acquainted with it, no.
Well, it's a kind of a morality tale from that I was told as a child. You see, there's the Quickvulp is going to swim across the river to escape a plains fire, and the Scorpion asks for a ride across the river on the Quickvulp's back, and the Quickvulp says, "If I give you a ride, what if you sting me?" And the Scorpion says, "Well, I wouldn't sting you. I need a ride across." So, thinking the logic sound, the Quickvulp lets the Scorpion on its back and begins swimming across the river. When it's halfway there, the Scorpion stings the Quickvulp. And as the poison is coursing through its body and they're both slipping beneath the water, the Quickvulp says, "Why did you do that?" And the Scorpion says, "Because it's in my nature." So, don't think of Gale too harshly. Because the orc, the half-orc, Gale, you, me, we are all bound to our nature.
I was gonna say scorpions.
She kind of looks at Gale a little bit and says, "I can understand why he did it, but does that make him just a natural killer?"
Well, I don't know if there is such a thing as a natural killer, other than a scorpion, I suppose, but ask yourself this. Would you rather have him with you or against you?
I'll posit this. I'm not sure how many more scorpions we need at the collective. And she just begins walking to town.
I'm not a murderer, I'm a soldier.
What's the difference?
Yeah, like, okay. I'm assuming the rest of you are just kind of walking to town.
Yeah.
As I've been told, Dashi's passive vibe check is 16, correct, for insight?
Correct.
Yeah, the vibes here are tense. Very tense. People here seem kind of very on edge, as if something's kind of happened, and they're all just kind of whispering to each other about it. That is the vibe you kind of catch.
Cool. So we're headed to the inn, right?
You are headed to the inn. That is correct.
I might do some scouting at whatever tavern they have, but for now I want to stick with the group.
Sure. And as you guys walk into town, the night deepens, and we all sort of ponder whether we're Quickvulps or Scorpions.